So, yeah, we're recording now. Welcome, YouTube. Well, let's pay attention to the VOD on YouTube. Woohoo! Ooh, ha 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 ha! I forgot to record. We're here though. So I was just explaining my chivalry mod. We're gonna have a few new key trace effects, so that if you hold Q and attack, hold R and attack, or hold F and attack, that Q is a special attack, and I was going to set it up so that Poleaxe special attacks do a damage multiplier of times 1.5. Also, I would have it apply a spell on the player, not the attack, but you know, if the conditions are by the conditions of she's still there. The conditions are has magic effect. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I just want to disable her and mark for delete. She should be cleaned up. There. So the conditions for the perk to apply this spell is has magic effect. Basically the Q key trace, which is done via magic effect and spell. And then the spell that gets applied will have the keywords both slash and blunt, because if I'm getting my permissions correct, the animations from the mod Le Sentiment du Fer should be able to be used under the correct permissions for my chivalry mod. So oh, I'm completely warm. Okay. Well, so much for that, I guess. So just trying to collect my thoughts. If you're doing an overhead, it applies the spell, or rather, we're on the Le Sentiment du Fer, because the reason it would apply slash and blunt is because you see this hammerhead back here. That's what a poleaxe typically has, if we're talking this style of poleaxe, and even the curved poleaxe I have has a blunt back end. So, in the Le Sentiment du Fer animation, the animation is you're attacking there, and then you're coming back for a backswing. So theoretically, you know, not even theoretically, literally you would hit with the axe front, and then swing back with the hammer. So it'll be, the special attack will be a 2-hit attack. Now, you might be wondering, okay, you just explained the special attacks. What is R and F? So, R is jab. Now, of course, you have to hold R and then attack. But R is a jab. Now, if I can, I'm going to have jabs be a left-hand unarmed animation, so that it's just fast and hits and does that. But what it will do is it'll cause a stagger. And then I need to, or F is going to be a kick. So with F, you kick your opponent, and I'm going to see if I can apply a block breaking effect to the kick. So I kind of know how I'm going to do that with the jab to make it a stagger. Basically, I'm just, because I'm pretty sure if the Foos spell shout is a spell as far as the game data is concerned. So surely I can just kind of not copy that, but you know, look at it and see how it handles its stagger, and then I'll just do, okay, well, apply spell, deal stagger. So so that if you jab, it'll apply a stagger.
Clear sky is a good omen, eh?
So the kick, I'm not entirely sure on. I don't know if I can either add a spell or create a spell that specifically has block breaking. Now, of course, if you power attack in the vanilla game against someone who's blocking, you can break their block, assuming they don't block bash you. But and I was originally gonna have it be like, okay, well, and I might still do it just to see if I can add some depth to it, but I'm kind of considering not adding this mechanic. But the mechanic I want to do is, if it's applying the slash damage type via a spell, then I want it to deal bleeding damage. Or maybe not even have that initial condition. Like, if it's just specifically a poleaxe swing, you know, when you're under the magic effect of forward, left, right, and back, that it'll apply a spell it'll apply like combat hit spell, I think, and will apply the spell, and this might actually be doable via core impact framework, but I kind of don't think core impact framework will actually do what I want to do. But basically I want to make it so that, you know, these swings deal bleed damage. So this would deal bleed damage. I want this to either deal bleed damage or either just, I don't know, some other damage type. And then I would have this deal, well, it'd be slashing as well, so it'd be bleed. But I also want to add support for reversed heads. So if I were to flip this poleaxe around, which I would have to do kind of a hard way, so it's more for modders than it is for individual end users. If I were to flip this model around and use the hammerhead, then these swings and overheads would be not only dealing blunt damage, but they would be applying a armor reduce effect. And I want to have these effects, these additional effects like bleed and armor reduction, I want them to have a short duration. So like if it's casting it on a target, I want it to be like 2 seconds. Or maybe 3, because then that allows enough time for a follow-up attack. And then I need to figure out what effect I want piercing, you know, thrust attacks to do. So that if you're thrusting with, and it's dealing piercing damage, not even just thrusting, I want it to specifically be, well, I guess it would have to be with a thrust, but it would have to be based on a condition of a specific weapon type keyword. So if I'm thrusting with a club, it's not going to bleed someone. But if I'm thrusting with a poleaxe, it would. Now I need to come up with a new effect for thrusting, dealing piercing damage, that is. So that if I'm slashing, it deals bleeding damage. But if I'm thrust, I could make a pierce do... I could make the slash do bleeding damage, but over like 3 seconds. But I could have the pierce do more bleeding damage, but over a shorter period of time. So like maybe 1.5 or even 2 seconds. I think that's the idea I want to use. So we're going the right way. We're going towards Helyarkin. And then blunt, I would just have it do damage reduction. Or, excuse me, armor reduction. Now, one thing I can still do, even though core impact framework maybe not be the best option, I can still have power attack and block bashing be affected by core impact framework, so that if I'm power attacking with, say, a poleaxe, that it instead applies a different effect. Because core impact framework has the function to tell the difference between a normal attack and a power attack, and even a block or a block bash. So that if I'm doing a block bash, we'll try this here. And since a lot of pole arms tend to have butt spikes, although this one does not, I could have certain pole arms, excuse me, do piercing damage on a block bash, but it would have to be so situational that I would have to apply it to all specific types of pole arms, whether they have a butt spike or not, because there's no way I can really differentiate that. Because with core impact framework, it says that it covers weapon types, but it covers all of the vanilla weapon types. So I don't know if there's a way I can trick core impact framework to use a new weapon type, or if I would literally have to change the code in the framework to accept new weapon types. Because one of the filters is keywords, which you might go, oh, well, easy, you can just add your weapon type poleaxe keyword to that. Not exactly. So the way the keywords filter works in core impact framework, from my understanding, which could be wrong, it's keywords used to match against actor types or races or actors. So if, say, I think this is how this works. If Nazim has a keyword on him, let's say poopy pants, if he has the poopy pants keyword and the effect is I hit him, and then it applies a spawned item effect, or rather modifier, then if I hit Nazim, poop will appear on the ground. So I don't know if I can apply a specific effect based on weapon type keywords that aren't there in vanilla. Otherwise, I might have to reach out to the Core Impact Framework mod author and be like, can you clarify this section? Because he has a whole tutorial on how to use the API in the mod, so it's kind of like, you know, he, she, they, I don't know. They, since that's more gender neutral, they released an API usage kind of tutorial, and it's very well written, very clear and concise. I still have questions, so I need to figure out, hey, will this work?
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire.
Okay, so we are going
Remember?
to, at least I hope I'm going the right way still. We are currently freezing. Let's get to a... Yeah, the road sign is here. Okay, we're going the right way. But I do think I'm gonna hurry up to, I'm gonna hurry up over to, Helyarkin, so I can warm up in the tavern real quick, like. Don't worry about my fuzzy roads. I don't know why the grass... Well, I know why the grass is like this. Is because I didn't pre-cache my grass. So the snow grass is applying to the roads when it shouldn't be under normal circumstances, but because I didn't generate my grass pre-cache, it's applying everywhere because there's still snow on the ground. Okay. Let's warm up. Alright, let's go down to the basement. And let's see how Rains and Morrigan have fared. Oh, the finger snap. The snippy snap.
The Dark Brotherhood. What happened?
Nothing. Just one of your murderer friends stopping by to say hello. It wasn't long before I had to say goodbye.
Morgan, are you alright?
I'm fine. Uncle Rains was mean to the monster, but I think he's really just shy.
Maybe you're right. Looks like she's gonna be okay.
Bjorn, can you get out of the way? We're talking to the man here. With Gabania dead, you can focus on being a father.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get her to stop calling me that. As for you, here. I took these from a summoner I was contracted to kill. They've served me well. I hope they help you on your journeys.
Huh. What will you do now?
Keep wandering. Maybe head back to the old mill. It's probably best we stay clear of Windhelm. And each other. That goes for your friend as well. Unless he wants to try to collect on that bounty.
What bounty, Fitcher? The Jarl doesn't put a price on the head of brooding fathers. But there may come a time when the girl won't be around to save you. Then we'll meet again.
I'll be waiting.
Hey. Hey, we're going. Hey, Vitu. Well, I'll have to find out where Rains is.
I want to speak to a dragon. Griffith says they don't talk, but I don't know.
Alright, can we use these new gauntlets? They're masterwork blackened steel gauntlets. That's the wrong button. I see they're using the wrong ground object. Oh. They are, not appearing correctly. They are appearing as male gloves. But they should be, like, plate gauntlets. Let's check the stats. Oh, God damn it. I'm so used to Fallout 4 where I have to press that button to bring up the menu. Okay, so... these definitely need patched. Ooh, I'm losing out on a lot of armor. Well, I think it's time we retire the armor I currently have. And we go back to a previous armor. Okay. God damn it. I'm so used to Fallout 4. because I've been modding it recently, of course. Well, okay, the warband whistle got me good, yes. It's really annoying sometimes because apparently we have a mod that has a bug that if you hit, like, a door, it plays the quest complete sound. And that was the quest complete sound. So when NPCs are fighting in a fucking doorway, all I fucking hear is the flute. It's like, god damn it. It is kind of funny though. But welcome in, Count. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Should we go back to the curved poleaxe? Maybe. I still need to get a reversed head option for this poleaxe I'm currently using. But let's put our armor away since it's not as good. Come on, Todd. Anytime now. And that's male gloves, so I think I can keep the helmet. But I'm gonna put the armor away. And bring out my good armor. So I need something shiny to go along with my shiny helmet. So... Of course, we could wear the Lupari set since it is slightly better. Oh, well, it's better because I don't have my breastplate equipped. So where's my... Is it blackened steel armor, or is it still called... Is it still called, cold iron? I don't have it anymore because I gave it to Salma, who is no longer in the party. Or, she should be in the party, but she's not here for some reason. Okay, I guess we're going to... Could put on the Green Knight set. Could put on the fluted set. Sure.
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
I don't have the scarf, do I? Scarf? Question mark? What are you doing? You want up on the bookshelf? Why do you want up there, you silly? What? Why do you want up there? Yeah? Alright, let me help you up. Hold on. You wanna come here? Here, let me show you how you can get up. Come here. Over here. You can get up from over here. Come on. I have to show you. Come here. Okay, Brandon, look. Right here. Right there. And then you get up from here. Go on. There you go. Now, why do you want up here? Just because you're bored and you want to go up somewhere new? Okay. You good? Can I play my game? You good? Why did you even want up there in the first place? Okay. I've had this bookshelf here for a few years and he's just now discovered it. Okay. Doing alright, all things considered, waiting on your food to get here. Yeah, I heard about your adventure on the Suki Discord. So, Well, I hope things are going well. Things aren't going too well for that other guy, but
I'm a little confused as to
deserved,
how
I
this all
guess.
works. I've been told the road west of Pinefrost stops at
Let's
the dead
put on
end.
our armor and then we'll get into some
That's
decent
only
light.
what you see. No one's ever bothered to try walking into the mountain. Of course, even then, you'd be walking blind half the time and in circles the rest.
Okay, I gotta put
So
the
how does this
hound
cadaver help
skull
us get
away.
inside?
Unfortunately.
There's a brazier outside the entrance. Just burn the bloody thing and the smoke will clear our heads. And we guide the spirits to its resting place. At least that's what I think happens.
And how do you know all this?
Years of research. And a few drunken epiphanies.
Then I want the helmet. Now, do I want the scarf? Let's pick up our knapsack and let's go into the tavern and get some better lighting. Although it's probably just as dark in there. Gotta drink some water. I see the camera is clipping through the wall. What the hell? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. I see the bandolier doesn't clip too much. The buckler is floating though. I don't know if I necessarily want the scarf. I see a little engraving on the breastplate here. Okay, well, this is what we're wearing, I guess. Till I can get another set of shiny gear. Okay, let's have some food. Is my helmet not favorited? There, now it is. Alright. Character needs a haircut and a shave. And there's a barber in
room?
Whiterun
Or
that I
maybe
can go
just a
see.
need.
How am I doing on water? I think my water is in my knapsack. Alrighty. Oh, my finger. It cracked. You enjoying the high space up there, Remy? I don't know, grab about 5 pieces of bear jerky and then that'll be my meal. Do I have any water? I do not. I'll put the butter away. Okay, water. There, now I'm well sated. And then I need some water. And some more water. Okay. Let's get back on the road. So, what is in store for us? So, check our journal. And then we head to Markarth for our pilgrimage. So I guess we're going to Markarth. And we are a long ways away from Markarth. It gonna be quite the travel. I see our footstep is not... We haven't patched this armor to have the correct footstep sound either, because it's supposed to sound all chinky chinky chinky. When, you know, like armor. It's supposed to sound like armor clanking and blanking. But we're just getting regular footstep sounds. Does it work in first person? I guess it does. But yes, our Chivalry mod, that is Chivalry combat mod for Skyrim, not a mod for Chivalry. That's slowly being developed. I think I'm understanding how I want to do it, and the animations are slow going, but I don't want to like add a bunch of animations, then add a bunch of effects and all this stuff, and then come to realize, oh shit, it's not working. Now I have to redo all of it. So I'm just focusing on halberds for now. Now I have wanted to get at least the animations set up for maces, because the only animations set up are for battle axes and halberds, and technically I'm applying halberd stuff to the battle axe animations because I wanted follow through since that's better for a halberd instead of hit stop. So I need, once I can actually get into a position of, okay, now halberds are separated from battle axes as far as the animations go, then I can set battle axes back to hit stop, keep the follow through for halberds, and then work on things like the mace, because the mace is really cool. We have our mace. It's called the Sewer Slammer. We found it in the Rift and Ratway, and it has a 50% chance of dealing chaos damage, which is, of course, fire, frost, and lightning all at the same time. But it's only on half of my hits will it do that. So, and it is officially spring in game, so we have green grass, but also still snow. So, but the snow is abating. So. And yeah, speaking of Mountain Blade Warband, we are going to have to get into that at some point. Probably not anytime soon. Because I have Skyrim, I have Fallout 4. On Fridays is Variety Day, so that's currently Assassin's Creed 2. Now, either Ubisoft fixed Assassin's Creed 2's update, or not Assassin's Creed 2's update, but the update to their Steam services, or it was working fine for me anyways because I modded AC2, but there was a little bit of a bug where Ubisoft updated something and AC2 got bricked. And basically along the lines of me complaining, what the fuck Ubisoft, I'm going to blacklist you if you don't fix this. And then immediately going to test, and it works. So they probably fixed it right away. Okay, we want to go to Markarth, so that's there. There you go, Remy. He finally discovered my first bookshelf. It's just... Almost. Come on, you can get down. You get down from higher. Your food is literally higher. So, yeah. So Fridays is AC2. Until that's done, and then we'll be going to AC Brotherhood, and then it'll be AC Revel. We're basically fixing through all the Assassin's Creed games. Now, there will come a point where this current PC can't run any more Assassin's Creed games. But legitimately, I think the only one we might not be able to run is Shadows, which I still want to play. It's just I have to upgrade my PC first. Because I think Valhalla should run, and Odyssey runs just fine. So, we'll be fixing through all of them. Now, the other aspect of that is, I think there's 2, maybe 3 Assassin's Creed games I don't currently own. And that's Rogue and Unity, I think. I'd have to look at my list.
Is that it?
Oh, my shift key is stuck.
I'll send you to oblivion.
I didn't get to do nothing.
Finish this.
Oh, right, I've got a... I wonder if I can set my cleanup. It's dead body remover. Clean only looted. We could burn the body. Clean only looted, but clean only who you kill. Okay, that should be that. Okay. I am looking forward to that Chronicles Medieval game. But we'll have to see how legit it will be, because we only got like a, I don't know, 3-second gameplay snippet just showing that, yes, the game is real. Didn't really show much beyond that. I think the reason for their gameplay, the 3 or so seconds of gameplay they showed us, was to show what kind of game it is. I think, from my guessing, that it's going to be a Mountain Blade-like, but instead of like Warband, where it's like early medieval, and Bannerlord, where it's like pre-medieval, this is obviously going to be like late Middle Ages. Now, of course, you can mod Warband or Bannerlord to be more modern, to be late Middle Ages or high medieval period. I'm not sure on the terminology anymore. Where you get plate armor, but seeing it as an actual game would be cool. Another game I'm looking forward to that's also medieval, but also not, is, what is it called? Kingmakers? It's a time-traveling modern soldier who goes back to the medieval period. I'm losing a lot of frames here. What the hell? Who goes back to the medieval period, and he brings guns with him. And he blows up knights in armor with, like, AKs and grenade launchers, and he brings, like, an Apache helicopter. Oh, Skeever.
That's how it's done. That's it. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Hope it turns out well. I'm just tired of Tales World having the monopoly and them being lazy as fucking turn. Well, I feel the same about Chivalry, because Mordhau tried to compete with Chivalry, but then, like, they killed their own game because they didn't know if they wanted to appeal to casuals or hardcores, and then the casuals just left because it was too hardcore. So Torn Banner, which is the studio behind Torn Banner, which is the studio... Okay, well, the bandits are attacking my fucking farm again. Yeah, this farm here is mine. Don't worry about the low frame rate, it's fine.
True Nords never back down.
That's the
You
last
can't
of
win
them.
this.
So don't worry about the seam in the landscape. I still need to figure out how to fix that. I'd have to actually go into the CK to fix it. Of course, we have our house over here. Oh, game? Oh, I see.
No one bests an orc. Try to extend our while you can.
Tell you what, you start running. So
Oh god, the frame rate.
you in the back.
Yeah, keep taunting, please. Oh god, the frame rate's terrible. What's going on over here?
You puny weakling. Son of a... You can't win this. It's nothing.
There's Gregor.
You have been warned.
Gonna need to fix Gregor because he's in a permanent combat state. So, Gregor. Yeah, Kingmakers, for someone like me who enjoys a bit of realism, you might go, Kingmakers should piss you off, Lou. No, no, no. I think it's awesome. Because I also like tactical stuff. Just that I might be focusing on medieval stuff as far as the channel goes. Just... we'll have to see. I should have seen if my my commission was done, but considering I commissioned about 4 or 5 different things from the blacksmith and Nightgate at Helyarkin, it's like it probably is nowhere near being done. So I should just give it a moment. Okay, let's get out of low frame rate land. Okay, let's just keep going until we're past all the low frame rate stuff. Because here's another estate, which of course we could purchase, but it's right next to my farm. Also, it's not just our farm and the estate. We also have Kako Farm Overhaul, which is adjusting things for this farm over here. I have too much crap in one spot, and I need a better PC based on the amount of draw calls we're probably getting. So let's just get past it. Okay, much better. But Torn Banner has had their own level of fuck-ups with Chivalry 2. Game? Game? Todd, I was gonna say, did you crash mid-save? Now, do I actually have that save? Yes. Okay. Because when it takes that long, that tells me that my hard drive is full and that I need to delete some old saves. But I have like a terabyte and a half left, so I should be good to go. Anyways, Torn Banner kind of fucked up Chivalry 2. The game is fun and playable, but it's been a lot of rocky roads since then. Or before then. Before now. I can talk. But, people are not very happy with Torn Banner. And, so it's kind of like, yes, we could use another Chivalry competitor. But the previous Chivalry competitor was Mordhau, and we know how that went. And the next Chivalry competitor is Ad Mortem, which is an extraction PvPvE game. Specifically, I think it's only one mode in the game, but that's also considered like the co-op friend mode instead of just the PvP. So it might still interest me for the regular PvP, but if its focus is on the extraction stuff, I think I'll just skip. Also, it's a bit more of dark fantasy and not necessarily medieval, so I'm not terribly interested in it. I'm interested a little bit, but not like I am with like chivalry. Speaking of, I hope the picker wheel picks chivalry again, because I enjoy that. I'm playing in the training ground server since I'm a Babbitt gamer. Finally, you've completed Xander's quest. Nice. Gotta resit in my chair. Well, I'm sure by the time we get to Riverwood, we could probably stay in our castle for the night, because we have Riverwood Keep and we currently own it. So took me a lot of grinding to get the gold saved up for that. And since we're going to Markarth, we might as well do the quests in Markarth. It'll be my first time going there in all of almost 300 hours. First time going to Markarth. Now we do have a few modded quests for Markarth. We have Sidna Mine Expanded. We have a quest mod for the Sidna Mine quest. I think we have Destroy the Silverbloods. Plus we have J Serpa's lovely House of Horrors quest expansion. Don't blame you because you hate Markarth. It's not the greatest city. What else is there? There's plenty of side quests, of course. We can become Thane. And because we have the mod True Thane, I can get in on the ore smelting business as a Thane. And it can produce several ores of different varieties. So, yeah. With Whiterun, the benefit is I can collect taxes. Which I think I got taxes like a month ago. So we don't get it for a hot minute. And
maybe we should visit the Bannered Mare.
With Falkreath,
I've had a good drink.
I can go on hunting parties with hunting dogs and other people. Oh, little Remy, he's asleep. That guy's got a gun. I think he's got a wheel-lock rifle. Because that's the one I have. It's just my wheel-lock rifle's in my pack since I don't have any bullets for it, and my bullets for it are actually currently being crafted. Just that's all the way back in Helyarkin. The Riften one, I'm not entirely sure, but I know one of the functions for Riften Thane ship with the mod True Thane is I think you can extort people. However, it also has the function of you need permission from Maven Blackbriar, and there's punishment if you don't. I'm not sure what the other benefits are, because we are a Lawbringer, we follow and bring the law. I'm not going to be extorting people, not yet at least. One of the other functions that I think happens in all of the holds that True Thane covers, because it doesn't cover all the holds. I think specifically for Solitude and Windhelm it doesn't cover anything, because it kind of wants to keep that separate for the Civil War. But one of the other things you can do is you can have people be arrested by the guards. So, because my Lawbringer is supposed to be a vessel for storytelling for me where I am telling a cautionary tale for fascism, my Lawbringer is both a good guy and a bad guy. He will eventually be ruling over Skyrim with an iron fist. So, telling people they're arrested and they need to go to jail, even without probable cause or any sort of crime, that will be within my purview. Because right now, my Lawbringer is no longer a good guy. He's not really a bad guy yet either. It's kind of in this middle stage of, doesn't matter if he's the bad guy or the good guy, he's the guy with the axe. And I have had to kill a child in the game for a location because we are using the mod Lawbringer, which basically allows you to clear out a bandit location, claim it for a faction of your choice, and friendly troops of that faction show up. So there's a Lawbringer patch for a location we had to go to. Except it was right next to another bandit location. So the bandits were close enough to count as enemies of the previous location. And because we have mods for this, because I wanted it to be a moral quandary for my character, and boy was it a moral quandary, we have bandit children, children that show up alongside the regular bandits. We have a mod to kill children just to have that moral quandary, and it wouldn't let me claim the location unless I killed everybody. And that means everybody. So I was forced to kill the child to be able to claim the Lawbringer location for the local guard faction. So we went down the moral scale on that one. We started getting a lot of low honor points for that. You remember that? That shit was awesome. I wouldn't necessarily say it was awesome, but it was definitely necessary to build more of this character. Because, for one, I literally used that thing that happened on stream in-game in a D&D campaign where we could be any character from any universe. So I, of course, made my character Max, being from Tamriel, and because we're doing the Curse of Strahd, so it doesn't matter where exactly we came from. So I figured, lol, I'm gonna make my Skyrim character. I got to recount that tale to another character in confidence in a role-playing moment. I had, because we did that on stream, in-game, I was like, holy shit, my character actually has something he regrets doing, yet he felt it was necessary to do. So, yeah, he's not winning any Nobel Peace Prizes anytime soon. The road to a lawful Skyrim is paved with the blood of the blood of the innocents. Okay, frame rate, come on.
You're already dead.
There's nothing in Riverwood besides Riverwood Keep. Should not be lagging. Speaking of, here's Riverwood Keep. We'll get to see it proper when I get closer. Look, sometimes you gotta lop off some brat's noggin to keep the peace. Well, they were hostile, but they weren't attacking. So, they were just cowering. But they were also, saying the normal shit that a hostile child says in the game. Like, leave me alone! Or when we sheathed our weapons to see if we actually needed to kill the kid or not, they said, yeah, that's what I thought you would do, or something like that. So, we actually had, it was, Orphan Rock was the location we were trying to claim. But there's a bandit location right next to Orphan Rock, deeper into the mountain. I thought it was maybe a modded location, but turns out I think it's vanilla. So, because they were so close, it was like, nope, you've got to kill everyone. Smiley face. Yeah, it's getting, the sun's going down. We'll be stopping into our keep. We should almost call like a meeting with our guild, because I also have a guild, and the guild is inside my keep. Now, whether or not everyone is in the keep, I have no idea. And our guild can have, I think, 10 people. But I think we have 8 or 9. Technically, we have like 7 because one of the characters who's a follower who just had to have a custom nude body, so you're never nude won't work on it. Oh, there goes the courier. I decided to disable her because she has a... What's with this double audio? Okay, that was weird, because it's the same song. I have a bug where if I let my followers go, they show up without their armor on. Not a big deal, since the vanilla followers and just about every regular modded follower has never nude on. So whatever, I'll just tell them to put their armor on again. Except Islegeared. She has a custom body, which is nude. So I got tired of having her in the party, and I got tired of showing up to bring her in again, only for her to be fully nude on stream, which we cannot have. Yeah, they were an orphan, alright, just not for long, exactly. So, I just said, okay, Islegeared, click on in console, disable. She's disabled. She's no longer allowed in my game. I think she's a neat character, and the voice actress does a wonderful job. It's just, does she really need a custom body that's nude? And it's not like she's got, like, huge tits or a huge ass. No, it's just kind of average white woman. And it's like... Is it important for the mod for her to have a custom nude body? Like, does that increase your immersion, Dick? Like, I don't get it. Like, even if I wasn't streaming, I don't know if I would necessarily be too into that. I would maybe explore it, but it's like, does she really need that? Is that important for any sort of character development?
Is this how you honor the 6th house and the tribe?
Again?
Come to me openly, and not by stealth.
Hello. Welcome in, Arabes. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid again. No, I was about to do /raid Arabes. I need to do /shoutout. There we go. So, if you're not already following Arabes, you totally should. Look at the top of chat and you'll see a little heart icon. You can follow him from there. And of course, I think you were playing Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. I have to avoid your Baldur's Gate streams since I don't want spoilers for the game. But I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it's been a good adventure. For those who don't know who I am Lou and Remy. We mod Skyrim, Fallout 4. We play medieval games and some other games too. And we are just kind of stopping in our castle for the night to, I don't know, rest.
It's so good to see you again.
But welcome in, Stacks. I think I saw TK in there.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Okay, so Bjorn, I believe you have an option for me. Thank you for the electronic M.
Aye.
I want you to set up a meeting. Who do I want to meet with? Can I say everybody? I could choose Luca. I don't know who this... I think this is blank for a reason. Luca. Of course you witnessed me. Witnessed the TK. The Travel King. He is the king of travel. Okay.
All right then.
Oh, my hairstyle is getting even longer. We're gonna have to go see the barber at some point. My hair needs to be short and my beard, I need to be clean shaven. So let's go to hair. Well, I guess that's good enough. That's okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to go see the barber in Whiterun to get a haircut, but what does it matter? I'm gonna be wearing my helmet most of the time anyways. Oh, there's Luca. Luca.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
I see you're still a master lawbringer. You're not supposed to be.
Yes?
I have a job for you.
A good place to rest our weary bones, isn't it?
There are people with bounties around here. Go out and hunt them down. Okay.
I'd better get going.
Let's call a meeting with other
All
members.
ears, Dragonborn. What's our next step?
Because Bjorn is our right-hand man. Basically, he's our second in command. I need you to set up another meeting. Hungry and thirsty again. Brave Sir Robin.
Fair enough.
There he is.
Is there something I can do for you?
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
I have a job for you. It is the brave Sir Robin. I need you to go hunt some bounties.
What's brewing? Aside from trouble, I mean.
Let's set up another meeting. Belrand. Or as I like to call him, Bellend.
Fair enough. A warm fire and a cold ale. Just what I need.
There he is.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I have a job for you. Go hunt bounties.
The blade can be as lethal as the spell, but deadlier still is the one who wields both.
Aye, Dragonborn. What's on your mind?
Call in Eric.
Sounds good.
You're back! Great! Are we going on another adventure?
I have a job for you. I'm gonna send him on a wilderness patrol. I want you to patrol the local wilderness. Make sure that they are safe. He is the Slayer, after all.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plan, Dragonborn?
Bring in Stenvar.
right then.
You're naked. See, this is what I mean.
Well, look who it is. Been keeping out of trouble much? I hope not.
I have a job for you. He's going to do it barefoot. So... Yeah, just go hunt some bounties.
Best not to walk the roads of Skyrim alone.
Is everything all right?
Bring in Jesper. And that'll be the last one.
Sounds good.
There he is.
Good evening.
I have a job for you. I need you to patrol the local wilderness and make sure that they're safe. Alright. Now what? I think we go to bed. We need to find the bedrooms, which I think is this way. Of course, we have our bathhouse right over there. Yep. Nope, that's the tower. The tower will get me to the bedrooms, but I don't want to use the tower because I'll get lost. A lot of lamenting going on in here. Lamenting? Not sure what you mean. There we go. Sounds like you hired a lot of whiners. Kept saying at the top left that people were lamenting about supplies. Oh, I see. Well, Lauren and Tickrid can keep complaining, but I can't actually access their inventory because they're quest followers and not actual followers. Tickrid and this is Lauren. Bjorn, if he complains, then it's like, okay, I can at least give him stuff. And the other ones, they're complaining even though they're not actually in my list of followers. So they just complain when they're around me. I'm hungry. Well, do something about it. Alright, let's go to bed. Same thing happens to you with the companions of Jorvaskr. What a vibe, indeed. Alright. Let's put our poleaxe away. Let's... So, we want to stay in shape. Yeah, I might be transitioning back into first-person gameplay. Now, of course, we're doing third-person to see our character, and to do combat sometimes. But, like, I might just do stuff in first-person. Because there's a mod that is more of a framework than anything. And I have to make my own quote-unquote patches, which is to say HUDs, for it. And we're going to just straight up pray to Saint Alessia to gain her blessing. But... what am I thinking of? Am I dirty? I'm a little dirty. I could stand to bathe. I do have soap, though. We'll bathe when we wake up. I completely lost my train of thought. Not sure what I'm talking about. Alright, so we prayed, we exercised, it's time to go to bed. Alright, everyone, squeeze in. Now, I don't have to go very far for a bath, because we have a bath right around the corner. But we not only have a bath house, but we also have an undercroft, which also has its own bath area. I say bath, but it's more like a swimming pool. So we want to sleep for 8 hours. We'll sleep for 9 hours. Because then it'll be 6 a.m. when we wake up. 6:18. Okay. Let's go bathe. Actually, do I have my soap on me or is it in my knapsack? It's in my knapsack. Plus, there's some things we can put in our knapsack anyways. Like the charcoal stick in the basket. I don't need the basket. I accidentally picked it up and I haven't gotten rid of it yet. That's why I need to get better third-person selection brought back in. Just not for this run. Save it for the next one. Should have enough lantern fuel. Don't need to get rid of that. Get rid of that. The quills and the paper I do actually have a use for. It's just not right this moment. Of course, this can go away. What else do I have? The Alchemist Journal stays. Basic Journal stays. That can go. That can go. This is a recipe book that I need to have in my inventory, but I suppose I can put it away for... Oh, it's quest locked, okay. That I need to keep. That can go. That can go. I have not read this, though. Wilhelm over in Iverstead told me you helped end the nuisance of the ghost terrorizing the village. I was on my way to look into it myself, and I wanted to thank you for solving this mystery for us. I hope you continue being of service to our hold. Meal the Lioness. Now, I believe that's from the mod, Skyrim Reputation. And as you can see, we have a shitload of missives we need to take care of. But some of that includes hunting fugitives, thieves, and vampires, and, we ain't gonna do that until we find them. I suppose we could put the scarf on. Why not? Oh, it's taking my leather book holder to do that. Or it's taking my... What does it take? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Then I would rather have my leather book holder. I still need to patch this to count as a battle axe. Because it'll still do the animation correctly, I just need to have it count as a battle axe so I can have my perks apply to it. Okay. Gotta grab our soap. Forgot all about that. Oh, our water is even heated. What the hell? That is the wrong... Well, I guess we're praying in here, so we'll pray to Kinrath. Why not? We're in water. Okay, we want to not do that. We want to use our soap. Oh, hi. Damn, we're putting on the pounds. We're getting muscly.
Watch it.
You're supposed to be on a job. Be sure to wash your ass, chat. To be fair, if I'm bathing, they better bathe too. I don't want to smell them. I need to patch the armor to have the correct footstep sounds. I need my clanking armor. Oh, she's trying to get out. Alright, pick up my... I need food and water. Guess I can get a refill from my chef. My chef? I'll grab 5 pieces of jerky. And I could drink the last of my water. Oh, shove the poleaxe through my face. Got lots of bear jerky. Speaking of food, I'm probably going to have to order groceries tonight and have it delivered tomorrow morning. The only food I have currently is oats, and I'm not the biggest fan of just plain oats. I like to add stuff to it. Now, I do have honey to add to the oats, but I like to add milk to it after it's been cooked. So just plain oats with a little bit of honey is not exactly the most appetizing to me. It's healthy, it's good for the heart, but I just cannot. So I'll put the bear jerky away. Do I have any more water? Okay, we got one more water skin. The rest of my water skins are empty. Let's make sure we're well hydrated. There we go. Pick up our knapsack and let's go see our chef. Yeah, you don't like oats plain either? Yeah, I do find like plain oats to be on a little bit of the sweet side. Even though I literally added honey to it, but it's also like you have to do a lot to oats to make it not bland. And I should be eating my oats. I like oats. I like making granola. I like eating oatmeal with stuff in it. But man, I gotta eat it. I just don't have anything to add to it, so it's a little... I'm not like... I don't have food. I'm not sure the word. Neurodivergent people tend to have like things about food that like if it's not or if it's a specific thing then it's like icky to them, usually like texture or something. Where with me, not much food does that. I love food. I'll eat just about anything. But oatmeal is good if I have enough things to add to it, but it's not just good on its own. Okay, let's go see our chef. Our chef is over here. We have a lot of servants in this castle as well. Let alone some guards as well. Just making sure you had boots on. Don't want them beans out.
What do you need?
I'd like a refill of water.
Of course.
Farewell.
Well, I think it's time we put our helmet on and start heading towards Markarth. We're kind of one town away. But the only reason we came to Riverwood is just stay there for the night. Otherwise, it's going to be well, it's kind of a long walk no matter if I'm on the northern end of the mountains or the southern end. So we can just go through Falkreath. It's not that big a deal. Not Falkreath the city, just the hold. We do have to be careful though. We can't be killing any rabbits or deer in Falkreath, because that requires a hunting permit, which, if we don't have a permit, it counts as a crime. Now, if I become Thane of Falkreath, then I can just do it no charge. But I'm not allowed to hunt animals in Falkreath without a license, without a permit. Going for 2 or 3 hours? I was thinking maybe 2 hours, but then my voice is feeling better, so I might go the full 4 hours. Oh. I think just the activity of using my voice made it a little bit smoother. Oh, some bugginess here. And yeah, this is I still need to patch the guards to not use Blades armor. I feel like that was a random choice. Or maybe it was a deliberate choice, but I feel like it was more random. Because it's like, it's not like they use Blades katanas, they have steel swords. And it's not like this is like a Blades themed like keep. So it's kind of like, you know, maybe they just decided it would be a neat thing. But I'm going to be patching them to wear steel armor, not Blades armor. Don't get me wrong. The replacer armor I'm using for Blades armor looks damn good. And also the shield, it does just look like a plank of wood. But that is a Japanese shield. Don't worry about the occlusion here. It'll fix itself. That is called a tate. And that's what the Japanese used in their medieval period. And it was more or less just a bunch of planks nailed together. It wasn't done so crudely, mind you. It was still crafted well, but they aren't really known for using shields, so their shields, the shields they did use, at least the Japanese, the Okinawan people have their own shield made of turtle shells. But the mainland Japanese people mostly just had the tate as a shield, and it was just a board, basically. Literally sword and board. So, when people think Japan and samurai, they don't really think shield. So, but that is from a Guilty Boy mod. Yes, Guilty Boy is a little bit of a controversial figure. Not like Arthmore or anything. But I like their work, assuming the work is finished. And not just free assets sold on the creation store. Also, this cart, this is the Dragon Killer cart. This is my cart. But because this is a good mod idea in the wrong game, this is a pilotable cart. And it comes with all of the bugs that you would assume comes with something like that. Which is why we're no longer driving it. We don't drive that cart anymore. It's an awesome idea, but the vanilla game just doesn't let it work. Because of Todd's horrible implementation of an otherwise good physics engine. So do you know if you're getting back pay from SSI? Well, it's not from SSI. It is from Social Security, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm getting back pay. The lady on the phone said, you were eligible from November of 2024, so, and then she didn't really, she kind of just trailed off on that. So it made it sound like I was getting back pay, but I have no idea. If I don't get back pay, whatever. If I do, that would be fucking awesome. I might have to inquire on that. I might have to tell my payee. It's like, hey, am I getting back pay on that, or is that a no? Because it's fine if it's not, if it's a no. It's just, I could really use the money. Alright, so we're going into Falkreath Hold. We will be going through Helgen. which I believe is currently held by bandits, because we did start the main story. Helgen has been destroyed. We didn't go through the vanilla start. We went through the alternate perspective start. Alternate perspective is like my favorite alternate start mod. It hits all the right boxes for me. So, we are technically the Dragonborn. Now, wolves I don't think counts for the permit, because they attack us, so.
Ha! I think you're bleeding.
How am I not hitting you?
That's the end of that.
I guess my poleaxe is shorter than I think. I'm so used to using long halberds that as soon as I get a somewhat short poleaxe, and this is not the shortest poleaxe I've ever had in this playthrough. You know, a somewhat short poleaxe, and all of a sudden I can't even hit a wolf. I'll have to go for overheads to hit wolves. I'll have to have my payee kind of, I don't know, shoot them an email and said, okay, they said I was eligible since November of 2024. Does that mean I'm getting back pay? Because if I do or don't isn't necessary. It's just I need to know that.
Stay sharp.
Because for one, I have to report that with my housing. Oh, some bandits.
Is that all you've got?
Oh, sir. Stabbed him through with a mace.
Last mistake.
Well done.
Damn you!
I'll kill you!
Oh, leg, please. Please, the leg. Hold on, Tickrid.
You have been warned.
I think the leg is from all the trees. And now I'm at a point, because I don't have any bandit overhauls, I just have vanilla bandits. We're killing bandits, like, super easy, which is why I might drop my followers at some point, just that Tickrid and Lauren are here for a quest, and we have to go to Solitude. So basically, I'm taking a really long route to get to Solitude. I kind of more or less finished up everything I can do for now in Riften. And I finished up what I can do for now in Windhelm, in Dawnstar. I'm still working on stuff for Winterhold. So now that I've decided to go on a religious pilgrimage for the Temple of Mara in Riften, we are heading to Markarth, and then I'll be going from Markarth to Solitude, and then I'll probably go from Solitude to Hjalmarch and to the town of Morthal and be doing quests there. I'm hearing stuff. Not just the humming. I'm hearing like weapons being unsheathed. But the thrumming of the stones, I obviously was hearing. That's such a good word, thrumming.
Time to end this little game.
That's what I thought I heard.
You're a dead man.
Sir, get stabbed in the back, please. I said get stabbed in the back, please. Okay, I dragged it into him.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Alright. Yeah, flex, Tickrid. Flex on him. Okay, she's not broken. Oh, she is broken. She's taunting their corpses. She thinks she's still in combat. Okay, let me fix her. Yeah, I don't even get a chance to really benefit from my banner effects before they die. It doesn't help that they're just level 1 bandits. And I think they killed something over here. What is this? Is this a person or an animal? It looks like a fox. You need to know what you're getting. That's like you calling SSA about your back pay. Yeah, it's like... I'm sure for you, you actually want the money, because I'm sure you could use it for a lot of stuff. But you just need to know, okay, am I getting it or not? Like, why is it taking so long to get to you? That sort of thing. Ooh, Misty Forest. What a vibe. Where with me, it's like, I just need a clarification more than anything. Like, because she didn't really mention a whole lot about that, so. That's a hunter, I think. That looked like a oh. Nope, they are bandits. I missed somehow. Oh, because he's... Okay, what? Somehow I missed. Somehow I missed again. What's going on with my swings? Do they hit or not?
Gonna split your belly like an old woman's purse.
That dagger couldn't cut butter.
Said I've discovered the bandit camp, but I've been here before.
Myself was a bounty hunters or something, huh?
Apparently I haven't been here before. Because he had the treasure map on him. Alright, there's some dead bandits over here. And a dog. Po dog. The real question is, why am I cold? Surely it can't be that cold in Falkreath. Well, I'll certainly take this. Take the wooden bowl. Can always use that for gathering vampire dust. Which is, of course, possible through the mod Andre Alphys's Forgotten Clutter Overhaul. Now, can I be cheeky and do this as well? Nope. Oh. Now let's put the fire out. I guess we can't. Well, then it shall burn. Now, do I have a dynamic key for that? I do for resting. Okay. It's not the worst thing. I was trying to put the fire out. But I guess I can't. Well, you know what? It's the 2-hour mark. Let's set up camp here. Let's just sit down for a moment. Is Bjorn gone? Bjorn is gone. I'll have to call him. Probably broken along the road somewhere. Okay, let me take my helmet off so I can blow my horn. then I want to probably face the fire here. I'm gonna go like right over here. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get up and move around. You all take it easy. You all get comfy. Get up as well. Get comfy and get up. Sit down and stand there. Get up, move around, get your snacks, your drinks. Go take a shit, wash your ass. And we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And I can tell, now that I haven't been using my voice during the break time, that my voice is feeling a little bit strained. So we're going to keep going, and we're going to see if we can make it to the 4-hour mark. But maybe I'll do myself a favor, and we'll get to the 3-hour mark. Because again, my physical limitations. Speaking of, my physical limitations are preventing me from doing something I enjoy doing. Just, I think today is specifically like this because, I woke up with a strained voice, and I didn't have a strained voice last night. I could be, you know, screaming in my sleep since I have been known to do that before. Or something along the lines of screaming or having night terrors somehow. I'm fine. Like, I'm completely fine when, like I'm awake, I'm conscious. I don't feel, like, depressed or anything. Like, I don't feel like I'm going through a tough time. If anything, things are getting better. But, I don't know. A lot of lagging going on. Oh, I should probably put my helmet back on. Come on. I only clicked on it twice. Stupid ass game. So, it could be that. And having said that, my voice is getting to the point that I don't know if I'll be able to get to the 3-hour mark. I just don't want to go on a break and then play for 2 minutes and then stop. And again, I could use the TTS, but I really don't want to. I like talking to you guys with my real voice. At least my neighbors are cooking something with garlic, so it smells real good. Speaking of, I might order more pizza making ingredients and make more pizza. That way I don't have to eat the unhealthy frozen pizza. But I can still have pizza, but it's homemade, so it's less problematic. Someone on the road is having some issues. That's why. Sir?
Time to end this little game.
Come on, pull out the weapon, pull out the weapon, pull out the weapon. Pull out the weapon. Why aren't you pulling out the... Why is the game lagging like crazy? Why is my character not fucking doing what I'm commanding him to do? He's still not pulling it out. Really, Todd? Really? I can't. Looks like I'm gonna have to restart the game. Cool. Thanks, Todd. Cool fucking game. And since my voice is strained, it is strained now, and I had to close the game in order to get a basic fucking function to work, such as unsheathing your weapon, Todd. Game can't handle that, so I think that's going to be it for me. Because I wish I could keep going, but my voice is not too happy, and I really don't want to sit there through another game load just to continue to push myself too hard physically. Let's find somebody to raid. If the web browser will cooperate. So much shit just doesn't want to work. Hmm. I'm not sure who I want to raid. I think we're gonna go raid Mortal Beef. Okay. We're gonna raid Mortal Beef. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully, if my voice isn't too bad. And the only thing I'll have to wait for is potential grocery drop-off. So we should be free and clear for a few days at least. So I can go live whenever I want. Just tomorrow morning I probably will be having food delivered, so I have to not be live for that. Alright. Sorry, there was a hair in my mouth. I'm going to send you off to Mortal Beef. I will be back tomorrow with more picker wheel gaming that I apparently didn't get out of the fucking category of. We were supposed to be in the Skyrim category, and we were in games and demos because I didn't change it. Oh well, that's fine. Anyways, I'll see you all in the Mortal Beef channel. Bye-bye!